Hello, young lady. What's your name?
Judy.
Judy. That's a lovely sort of auntie name. Do you know, when one of the CBS stars, Billy Cardell from Mike and Molly, was here the other night, he said, hey, can you wave to my Aunt Judy? That wouldn't be you by any chance, would it?
It would.
What? Well, Aunt Judy, if you're here, wouldn't you like to wave to Billy?
I would like to wave to Billy.
Have you noticed that Billy has become a complete jackass since he became famous?
I haven't noticed.
Oh, no, it's beginning. Oh, he's probably hiding it from you, but those of us who've known him for less time have noticed he's become a complete bastard since he's... Where are you from, Judy?
Originally Pittsburgh, but now Orlando.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Steelers?
Steelers?
I have to do that.
I know, I understand. I'm originally from Europe.
Go, Brits.
Go abroad. So you got to say hi to Billy. Are you visiting Billy?
We are.
Have you been to the Mike and Molly set?
Yes.
No. It's probably better than this, isn't it?
No.
Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Craig, can I get my aunt on the show? Yes. Yes, you can. Just send a letter or an email or a fax or a pigeon with something tied to its foot. Send that to Jay Leno at The Tonight Show. And Jay will pass it on to me. We have to take a break, but when we come back, this show is going to be so cataclysmically crap that you're going to want to say, I saw it that night. We'll be right back.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Advil. Make the switch to Advil now. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
And thank you very much. And there you are. Quietly now, everyone. Sit down, let your applause die away quite naturally, as if it were genuine and in no way forced out of you by a desperate and sweaty warm-up comedian who faces ruin unless you give me your phony love. Let me tell you something. What? I'll tell you. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. It is. It is a great day for America. Not not a great day for our Vice President, though, Joe Biden. He put his foot in his mouth again. At a rally in Wisconsin, he told the crowd they were the dullest audience he'd ever seen. Like, you don't tell an audience that. You just give them a little candy. Do you know that today Forbes magazine released the list of the most powerful women in the world, or as Bill Clinton calls it, a to-do list? Want her, did her, would do her. Hillary. Do you know, in New York as well, the subway has raised its fare today. It now costs $2.50 to smell like pee-pee and get groped by a stranger.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! You're right, Jeff. Still a bargain. Now, if you've been watching the show all this week, first of all, I'm sorry that you can't sleep. But you will know that I've had the flu. Oh, so yeah. The worst is over, though. The phlegm is clearing up. I've still got a bit of going. Still got enough to make me sound a little Welsh. Thankfully, though, the clean-up has begun. Do we have a graphic for the clean-up? And, of course, the big news everyone's talking about, it is the 4th day of the Nobel Prize Awards. Do we have a graphic for the Nobel Prize? Nobel Prize, man. I know. Anyway, today they gave out the Nobel Prize for Literature, which is very exciting. It guarantees monster sales. Sorry, I'm thinking about Oprah. The Nobel doesn't mean a thing. I was hoping to get a Nobel to go to me for my book of limericks this year, Nantucket and other places where you can suck it. But the Nobel... The Nobel went to the author, Mario Vargas Llosa. Congratulations, Mario. That's super. That's Super Mario. Mario.
If I had skin, I'd blush.
Right, well, anyway, Mario Llosa is from Peru, where he's a beloved national figure. So today in Peru, they celebrated with a big parade around Lake Titicaca. You can get there by motorboat. If you fall out, you just do the breaststroke. Where's the Nobel Prize for innuendo, eh? Where is that?
In your pants.
In my pants. In your pants.
In your pants.
In your pants. Anyway, I'm not sure how you can judge literature. It's very subjective. For every person who likes Ernest Hemingway, there's someone else who thinks that he was a boring old drunk. I look forward to your letters. Your well-written, drunken letters that contain no adjectives. Hemingway won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1954, and in 1953, Winston Churchill won it. So after those two collected the prize, Sweden was completely out of booze. We will have to import more booze. Call Mel Gibson. What are you talking about? It's 1954. Mel Gibson is just a baby in Australia. Yes, he's a baby, but he's a drunken anti-Semitic baby. So that's right. Aha. I tell you what, I'll blame the Jews. A lot of people, including me, thought Cormac McCarthy was McCarthy. McCarthy is, Sorry, Yep. In your pants.
In your pants.
A lot of people thought Cormac McCarthy was going to win.
Yep.
But the it's very difficult for me to say McCarthy without an Irish accent. And when you say McCarthy, it sounds like McCarthy. So I thought McCormack McCarthy was going to win. Anyway, he didn't win. He's an American author. He writes gritty American novels, but he didn't win. And a matter of fact, in the last 20 years, only one American has won the Nobel Prize for Literature, Toni Morrison, who I think was in The Doors. Riders of the Storm. Anyway, there's definitely an anti-American bias, but it'll change next year because Snooki's book is coming out. But a couple of years ago, a Nobel Prize judge openly admitted that there's a bias against American writers. He said, and I quote, the quote is, "The US is too isolated and that ignorance is restraining." Well, he's Scandinavian, so he said, "So US is too isolated, that ignorance is restraining." What are you talking about? We don't talk like that. That's Germans, yes. Anyway, basically he said that American books don't translate enough. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Swedish jury member, if you get here, I've got something you can translate right here in my hand, one of my fingers. Sure, we don't write stuff about girls with dragon tattoos, I admit. But what great literature has the Swedes given us apart from that? Eh? The little booklets that come with IKEA furniture. There! No words at all, just a bunch of stupid drawings and loose nuts. And if I wanted to see loose nuts, I would look...
In your pants.
In my pants! Take that, Nobel judges, and reasonably priced furniture store. We have to take a commercial break.
Achy breaky time.
Yeah, kind of. Commercial break time. Oh, achy breaky time. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yep.
If I had skin, I would blush.
In your pants.
We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. What time is it, Jeffrey Pearson?
Knock, knock. Who's there? Sweet mails.
You still did the whole thing and didn't include me. Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Who's there?
Who?
Knock, knock.
Oh, tweet mail. Send emails then.
Twitter is the thing with all the tweets. You and your friends stay in touch, but never meet. So now the time has come to check the tweets.
And your email partner, Ash Mode.
Do-da-boo-da-dee-dee-dee-da-da. Hang on, let me just read the tweets and emails. Oh, the doorbell isn't working. Oh, that's good. Everyone's panicking. No one's coming. I just wanted to press the doorbell to drive the crew crazy. They're like, what? What?
Who's there?
It's those
Sweet mails.
I was going to say it's the neighborhood kids leaving a little bag of poo on fire. You ever know that trick where you leave a little bag of poo on fire and they ring and they come, they go, oh, and they stamp it, the poo goes everywhere. That's what we did in the old days, kids, before crystal meth. Anyway, this is from Phil in Barksville, Oklahoma. Phil says, "Dear Craig, you've never read a single one of my emails on the air. What am I doing wrong?" I don't know, Phil. I just don't care for your writing. This is from Sandra in St. John's in Newfoundland. Now, Newfoundland's in Canada. She says, "Hi, Craig. Monday is Thanksgiving in Canada. Should I go home or use the long weekend to study?" Depends what you're studying. I don't know. No, you should go home and see your Canadian parents. If your parents are Canadian, I don't know. You know, you really didn't give me enough information to work with you there. Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Ah, no!
Who's there? Tweet
Tweet
mail.
mail. Oh, that flame's really got rattling around in my, oh, yeah, it's all... Oh, it's going to be very Larry King, I think, for the rest of the night.
In your pants.
In your pants. So... All right, this is from Scott in Pompano Beach in Florida. I like the name of Pompano Beach. That's lovely. In fact, if I ever change my name, then I'm going to change it to Pompano. Craig Pompano. Knock, knock. Who's there? Craig Pompano. Shut up. Scott in Pompano Beach says, Craig, is it bad manners to give someone the finger if he cuts you off in traffic? Not at all. It's good manners. It says, I've seen what you've done and I've recognized you're a douche. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. You should have been here during the commercial break. It was awesome. We were getting down on it. And I was like getting down on it, and other people were getting down on it. I was like, get down on it, and other people were getting down on it. I can't tell you what it was, but we were getting down on it. My first guest tonight's got a new album out. It's called Bullets in the Gun. It's in stores now. Please welcome my friend, the great Toby Keith, everyone. What's up, big time?
What's up, babe? I haven't seen you since the 4th of July.
Haven't seen you since the 4th of July, so you're in Boston.
That's a song title, right?
What?
I'll write that tonight.
What? Haven't seen you since the 4th of July. Do I get 50% of the royalties?
I said it, because I said it. I haven't seen you since 4th of July.
But I'm in it.
No, you don't get word for it. You don't get word for a third.
But here's the first line of the song. My buddy, Whiskey Pete.
Whiskey Pete.
Whiskey Pete, yeah.
All right, you're in.
All right, yeah.
All right, you're in.
Look at us. Hey, look at the cover of the album. It's awesome. It's like one of them things where naked ladies appear.
Yeah.
What are they called again? Oh, yeah, gentlemen's clubs. Can you get one where a naked lady appears?
You can get one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you one.
All right.
It looks like those old cards used to come in Frosted Flakes. I kept flipping it, going, "Where's Steve Garvey?"
Yeah. Where is Steve Garvey?
I don't know.
All right.
Probably at the Gentlemen's Club.
Hey, did you have a good time in Boston?
I had the most fabulous time.
Wasn't it great?
I've done so many USO tours and all that patriotism's around you.
Yeah.
But 4th of July in Boston with fireworks, you seen it. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. And you were pretty drunk, I noticed.
You were pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was high on just good times and positive attitude. You were...
And red-haired Sensimilia.
Yeah. You know, that's true, in a way. So, what you been up to then? Doing the USO tours?
I go in the spring every year for 2 weeks, so we'll be off. We just finished our American Ride tour 2 weeks ago, and get to lay off a little bit.
Do you still take the motorbike out when you tour?
Yeah, we
Really?
carry 4 bikes with us, and in fact, our contingency of Harley riders has gotten bigger at each show. So since most of our shows are outdoors, they show up right before the show, and they try to group up somewhere and ride in together. And it was like 15 or 1,600 in Salt Lake. It was crazy.
Man.
Yeah, it's starting to be a big tailgate thing.
Yeah, I didn't I read there was some arrests at a concert of yours recently? How many arrests were there, Toby? I forget.
42.
42!
Yeehaw!
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but most of these arrests would be for minor infractions, right?
Yeah, it involves alcohol.
As long as it's not cocaine in someone else's purse. That's,
How many arrests do we have at 4th of July, you think?
Oh, there wasn't that many. No, I was arrested 42 times.
Yeah.
But that was just for chasing Marines around.
I saw that, actually.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I love a man in a dress uniform, what can I tell you? So where have you been on the USO tours? Anywhere exciting?
Well, we went this year, instead of going, we usually leave out of D.C. and head through Europe and go down that way through Iraq and Afghanistan. This year, we actually left out of L.A. and went to Korea.
Korea?
And went to the DMZ, and it was goofy crazy.
Yeah, no, that's nuts out there.
Oh, that's
Did you
nuts.
meet the Kim Jong-il? He's hilarious.
We actually got drunk together, I think.
Oh, really? You know, I think, well, we have a photograph of Kim Jong-il. Look, there he is. Yeah, right. Now, I don't know why I think he looks like an angry lesbian. Look at that. Look at that. See, look at that. Doesn't that look like an angry lesbian to you?
You know who he looks like to me is that, I can't remember the guy's last name, but he used to be on Hollywood Squares all the time. Marty somebody, had the afro. What was his name?
I don't know.
Somebody.
There's a guy
I'm
on
not
Hollywood
Squares
from
and said, huh? Was a guy on Hollywood Squares or Match Game or something that was
Marty
No,
Feldman?
no.
No.
We'll get it. Somebody send Craig an email and let him know who it is.
Yeah. Address your email to Jay Leno at The Tonight Show, and Jay will pass them on to me. That'd be all right. So you went to the DMZ, eh?
Yeah.
So then what happens there then? There's like an area of...
There's a yellow stripe, and there's 3 little buildings, blue buildings. We've been there for 50 or 60, 70 years. And they stand literally 8 to 10 feet apart wearing sunglasses, and they just hate on each other all day, just a motionless stare. And when you're relieved from your duty, the next guy picks up, and they do it every day. And
That's like my first marriage.
Yeah.
Stand there all day, staring at each other.
Hating on each other.
All right, I'm going to take a break. My buddy's going to come in here. Did you go up and play a little song for them, then?
We play for our side.
Right.
I didn't go over and play for that guy, but...
Well, it may be an interesting idea to go up and play them some American music, because all they're getting right now is that, we hate America music, but you could play them some music, get their toes tapping, they might change their mind.
There was actually a city that you could see from the DMZ that looked like a big metropolis. It was big buildings and everything, and there's no one lives there. It's just all propaganda. It's just all put there with a big flagpole to show that they're doing well, and there's really no floors or glass in any of the windows. It's just a fake city.
It's like Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. You want to get yourself
It's
one
like
of them.
that guy.
Yeah. That's that
Say,
guy.
Toby, arm wrestle you.
You want to get one of those? You got money, you can get one of them. That's about $40 for one of those.
You're doing well. You have 2 crowd fluffers.
Yeah, that's right. I got... Hey! Don't you ever ooh my friends. Ooh, Toby Keith, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm sorry, I think we got some Canadians in, Toby. I beg your pardon. All right, so now you're going to come back and perform for us later?
Yeah, I got the title
And then you're going to
cut
do a
on.
song?
I like it.
Yeah. All right.
Where are we going after? What are we doing after the show?
I don't know. What do you want to do? I want to ride the Harleys around Hollywood?
Yeah, if you want to, but I was thinking maybe we should just do what we did in Boston.
I don't know if I ever want to do that again.
I didn't tell.
Yeah. I know, but I still feel a bit weepy, and I can't stop thinking about you.
Yeah.
Toby Keith, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show where, yeah. Anyway, my next guest performs nightly at the Palace Station Casino in Las Vegas. He's got a new CD. It's called Louie Anderson Live. That's a clue to who he is. It's available on iTunes, this CD, and also in... did you hear that there? The air conditioning went on? Is that the first time ever? Well, a red-letter day indeed. Not only air conditioning, but the fantastic Louie Anderson, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm trying to be a healthier person. I'm working out now. I go to Anytime Fitness sometimes. The first week I worked out, I gained 4 pounds. I yelled at the trainer, I gained 4 pounds. He goes, don't worry about it, Louie, it's normal. We're building your core. Well, when do we work on the outer crust? I love to eat, that's my problem. I love sweets. You know these donut shops, what cartel brought them into the country? You don't even know you've eaten the first one. A dingo took my donut! And the ice cream places, oh my God, so many choices. You want a cup or a cone? Crush a cone up and put it in the cup. What size you want? Grand Canyon. You want Butterfinger in there? Yeah, and don't forget his sister, Baby Ruth. You want us to crush a brownie in there? Do it! That'll be $85. I'll take it. Crush a brownie in there, I should say so. I'm on a food plan now where they deliver my food. I'm up to next Monday. I wish that were a joke. I try to always order healthy. You know, you go into the restaurant. Could I get a grilled chicken and a steamed broccoli? You want something on that broccoli? Steam? You want some cheddar on there? Yeah. Steam it, though. I love to eat at movies because you could eat in the dark. No one knows what you're eating. I went to that Twilight movie and, well, I'm going to do the whole movie for you. It's about a girl who fell in love with a vampire and a wolf. So here it is. Edward, the vampire, I don't think we could be together. Bella, well, why can't we be together? I don't think it's gonna work out. Well, why not? Because I'll rip your throat out. You won't rip my throat out. I don't have a very good track record. Well, maybe I want you to rip my throat out. You say that now. But what about in 200 years? And then Jacob comes in, the wolf. rip somebody's throat out. Thank you very much.
Look at you.
Was it good?
Hey, how are you, buddy? I'm good. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Louie, fine. It's good to see you. Let me
Is
get
it
this
that?
right. Yeah,
Thank
no, it's
you.
good.
Thank you.
Good. I can't
Thank
believe
you.
you're going to see the Twilight movies with a...
Well, I was talked into it. I wanted to see somebody get killed, and they promised me there'd be a lot of killing. So.
You live in Vegas. You can see someone get killed anywhere you
Anywhere I
like.
want, yes.
You don't need to go to the...
At the movie, there's not a 2-drink minimum.
Yeah, all right. Hey, do you got a lot of people coming to visit you when you're in Vegas? Whenever I'm in Vegas, I always suddenly have family members turning
Yes.
up, like Aunt, Judy or something like that. You know.
You always get that call. Hey, we're thinking about coming out and visiting you. Yeah, well, think again.
Where do you take them? Do you like your
I'm
show?
past taking them places.
You don't take 'em anywhere?
Just get the free tickets for them. That's what they want. They act like they want to see you, but they don't really.
They don't want to see you on free tickets.
They just
You
want
should
the
go
tickets.
go and see the Cirque du Soleil. Go and see
I
the.
did. I saw recently.
What's that? That's the water
The
one.
water one.
Is
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. Is it
Yeah.
French Canadians bending and stretching
Yes,
in
and
water.
Stretching and running and jumping and
Oh, it
way
sounds-
up high and then jumping in. And,
Oh no! Yeah.
But they don't feed them any fish.
Just humans doing
Just
it?
humans doing
No,
it.
that sounds
It's
ghastly.
absolutely no fun
yeah,
at all.
no, it sounds awful. You go.
Hey, it was Marty Allen who you were thinking of.
Oh, the guy
The
on.
guy who was-
Do we have a?
You know Marty Allen?
You have a picture of Marty Allen? Oh yeah.
Hello there! That's what he used to always say, remember?
What?
Hello there!
Yeah. Wait, he probably didn't always say that. Like if someone said to him, "You want a salad?" or
Yeah,
something
no,
like that, he wouldn't go, "Hello there."
Oh, yeah. A salad there!
You have a picture of Kim Jong Il? Yeah. I suppose
Angry
it does look,
lesbian,
yeah,
huh?
it does. Yeah. I think Marty Allen let me see. Yeah. I guess.
I think he was in Twilight.
It looks a bit Twilight.
Yeah.
Do you like the? I don't care for the vampire movies.
You know, I really did go with some friends. They really wanted to see it, but I do like vampire movies.
I normally like vampire movies,
but not that particular.
Not
one,
vampire movies, but you just did it. I don't think
Yeah.
we can be together. Vampires don't talk like that.
no.
They're like, I want to suck your blood. That's how
Remember the old vampire
Oh,
movie?
yeah, that's right. That's the way to do it. Yes.
And the people would float towards them.
Yeah. Do you remember the one that was on TV, Salem's Lot, the one that was on TV?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah, it was
That's when they
scary.
floated outside the
Yeah.
window.
Is that Louie Anderson floating outside my window?
Nah,
These
it's all right,
drugs
man.
are working.
It's kicking in now. Louie Anderson's outside the window.
Yeah, I didn't hate the movie, but I didn't
Oh,
love it.
it's terrible.
Yeah,
I
it is.
watched it. I watched it because I
was trying to be nice.
I was trying to be nice
I've been
about
in
it.
movies where nobody went to see it or hated it, and so I always think
Well,
of
no,
that.
a lot of people have gone to see these movies and love them.
Yeah,
I
they
just
love 'em,
personally
yeah.
don't. But I've noticed that I don't like most things that other people like a lot of people like. Like a lot of people like the vampire movies. I don't like them.
Yeah.
A lot of people like Dancing with the Stars. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't care for that either.
A lot of people like the American Idol. Don't care for it.
No. What do you like?
Aunt Judy. I think that's
Yeah.
about it. That's about it.
You know, it's really great, though, to be in that position to have a new show on TV and then to have your relatives come.
I know.
Because that's when you're famous. You're not famous to people until their friends think you're famous.
You're right. Yeah.
You know,
I
your
look
mom.
forward to that day. I tell you.
You know, when your mom says, "Hey, she thinks you're funny," and you go, "Well, I'm funny." Well, I just didn't realize you were that funny.
Yeah. We're out of time, Lee.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do another awkward pause? You did.
Yeah, I'd love it. I'd love
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, all right. You want a harmonica or non-harmonica awkward pause?
Whatever you prefer.
All
It's
right,
your show.
we'll try a harmonica. See how we do. No. That lad added awkwardness. guest is also my first guest who's been here before and now he's back here again. He's here to perform the title track from his new album, Bullets in the Gun. Look at that. How's it? Oh, yeah. I'm going to get one of the naked lady ones. So. Please welcome Toby Keith, everybody. Toby Keith.
They used to call me lightning. I was always quick to strike. I had everything I owned and the saddles on my bike. I had this reputation for never staying very long, like a wild and restless drifter, like a cowboy in a song. I met a dark-haired beauty with a leather whiskey down in southern Arizona, this little border town. She had to dance for money in that dusty old saloon, so I dropped $1 in a jukebox, played that girl a tune, yeah. Never see it coming, it just hits you by surprise. It's that cold place in your soul, that fire in her eyes, that makes you come together like wild horses when they run. Now the cards are on the table and the bullets in the gun. We still had shots to kill when a man pulled up who owned a bar in a Cadillac Seville. He grabbed her by her raven hair and threw her on the floor. Said no free rides for the cowboy, that ain't what I pay you for. She jumped up and grabbed my pistol, stuck it in the fat man's back. Said open up your safe, put your money in the sack. Tied his hands behind him and put a blindfold on his eye. If you're dumb enough to chase us, you're dumb enough to die. Never see it coming, it just hits you by surprise. It's that cold place in your soul, that fire in her eyes, that makes you come together like wild horses when they run. Now the cards are on the table and the bullets in the gun. We rode across the border, down in New Mexico. When you're running from the law, ain't that where everybody goes? Came up on the town with a name I couldn't spell. She gave me what I came for in that Mexican motel. I woke up to sirens and the sound of running feet. There were 50 federales locked and loaded in the street. She grabbed my 44, I grabbed her money and the sack. Kissed me for the last time and we hit it at the back. Every gun was on us and every heartbeat pounded, and there's only one thing left to do when they got you all surrounded. She fired that old pistol, but we didn't stand a prayer. Money hit the gravel, bullets filled the air. Never see it coming, it just hits you by surprise. It's that cold place in your soul, that fire in her eyes, that'll make you come together like wild horses when they run. Now the cards are on the table and the bullets in the gun. Bullets in the gun. Bullets in the gun.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
I'd like to thank everybody involved in the show tonight. I'd like to thank them, but I won't. The only person that I thought did a good job tonight was Aunt Judy.